Hi everyone, Josh here, SNE Weather. I just want to give you guys an update about New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. All right, here we go. This is the European computer model, the overnight one. System moving in. So you can see here the dates here and the time frame right there. So 18Z, it's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday. You see some showers in the area here. I'm going to move a little further and you can see these showers. I mean, it's possible that some of these showers get out of the area just in time for the fireworks to go off in some of these major cities like Boston, Providence, Hartford, and New York. So it looks like it'll clear out just enough. Not, I shouldn't say clear out, but it shouldn't be raining and cold or anything like that. At around the time of midnight. Just back it up a few sec here, and here we go. I'm gonna switch the map. Sorry about that. Now I want you guys to see this 0Z Friday, January 1st, and 0Z Friday, January 1st. As you can see, cold air is coming in the upper parts of the atmosphere. This is at the 925 level of the atmosphere. So there is a possibility there could be a changeover taking place in these areas. So pretty much from, I would say from Providence to Plymouth, all the way down to, let's say, Stamford, Connecticut, a line generally in that direction. Anyone north of that line is going to possibly see a changeover to maybe some sleet, maybe some rain. One thing I did not check, and I totally slipped my mind, is what are the temperatures going to look like at the surface, and they're definitely warm. Definitely warm enough to melt. So I'm not expecting too much freezing rain or anything like that in this area. But I will say out in the Berkshires and maybe close to Springfield, keep an eye on that situation there. Could get some freezing rain in this area. Or some icy conditions, should I say, as it could be also just sleet as well. All right, let me just pull that other map back up of the upper air at 925. So it could be sleeting a little bit at that time. This is, I think, 7. I think this is like 7 o'clock at night. All right, so move it forward. Here we got 3Z, and you can see that it gets all the way down to Nantucket, even parts of Long Island. Move a little further up. And this is probably about 1 o'clock in the morning on New Year's Day. So the ball dropped here in Times Square an hour ago. The upper air is pretty cold. Um, let's go into this again, and let's move it up to here. And it's not even doing anything out there, so it's not too much is going to happen. But we have this system coming in now. Sorry about that. I don't even know what that was. But anyways, here we are. Starting into Friday afternoon, Friday night. Could get some rain breaking out here. Let's take a look at 21Z, as it says right there. Um, so 21Z. We might have some icy conditions going on. Could be some freezing rain in these areas on Friday. We'll have to watch that very, very closely. I know I mentioned it last night briefly, and you can see it's moving in. All right, let's see. Where we at? That's 21. So here we are, 0Z. Make sure I got the right map. Yep. Um, so as you can see, the area pretty much here out in the southeast eastern Massachusetts and maybe a little bit of eastern Rhode Island. It's pretty much just starting for you guys here, and this is at like 7 o'clock at night on New Year's Day. But the thing we gotta watch is this. We gotta keep an eye on this because look, you can tell there's some warm air trying to come up, but there's also cold air trying to come down. And I've seen these situations before, and sometimes it's very difficult to get that cold air out because it does appear high pressure would be in that general vicinity to bring that cold air in. Um, Move it up one more. And you can see the cold air is starting to head out, and there you go, and you got some warmer temperatures coming in. All right, and here we go. So warmer temps do end up coming in, and that's all she wrote right there. And like I said, this is the European computer model. You can see some, uh, that 540 line. Oh, I just fast forwarded that big time. That 540 line does end up coming all the way down into the area, but there's just no moisture around at the moment. But this is something we will have to keep an eye on. This is a boundary. There have been times, and it's interesting. It's usually right around this date too, that something tries to develop down in this area along the boundary. Now, if this boundary bends just a little bit, you can see the mark right here, that little faded line right here, like you can see it here, and it goes down. That's the benchmark right there. If this boundary bends back just enough, you can get a little pressure form, you could get something that rides right up along that frontal system. And it's interesting because it just happens to be trying to do something like that. But it is keeping it so far off the coast that it doesn't seem like too much would happen. You can see the south coast maybe breaking out some snow on Monday, January 4th. So just something we'll have to watch. And anytime with a system like this, you always got to keep an eye on those northeast winds, bringing some ocean effect, snow showers, and maybe even snow squalls. Um, but we're gonna have to watch this. This is quite few days away. You're talking about what, a week away, 7 days. So we'll have to watch this and see what ends up happening with this system. Because I'm looking at this, and I don't see why it would be suppressed down to the south like this when the 540 is here and 528 is not even in the picture. So um, I would expect the models to adjust to that situation. All right, let's pull up some winter maps for you. Sorry, this screen's gonna do that. I do apologize. All right, so sleet right now. It looks like most of the sleet. Oh, I went a little too far. Most of the sleet, I mean, this model's saying it's going to stay up here, but I do think there's a chance for some sleet. Let's take a look at freezing rain. I mean, it is showing some freezing rain out in the Berkshire area. Um, we'll just have to keep an eye on it, see what ends up happening. And I mean, it looks like a pretty good ice storm up in north and west of our area. We'll watch this. We'll see what happens. Models. I mean, we have seen the model shift once that 5 day window comes, and it's a possibility that could happen again. So everyone, stay safe and have a wonderful day.